Welcome to Listen.
Teacher Chatter.
This is Robin.
And Jill.
I literally just said I don't remember how to do this.
I know, and you didn't write it down. It's written down in front of me right now.
But I couldn't remember how we greeted. Like, I didn't remember if it was like, hey, good morning, or happy Monday. Or...
I think you can do any of that.
Oh, man. I need to get back into routine.
Oh, gosh. There's a lot of truth to that, though.
Yes.
Especially since we're doing this every other week together.
I know. And when you're by yourself, it's totally different.
It
so it's kind of
is.
like, and I can record over and over again because it's
Yeah.
just me. So you're like, okay, delete. Welcome. Listen,
Now,
Chad.
do you also feel pressure because that you know there's a video going on that's going to be on YouTube?
Now there is.
Now-
Now, actually,
yeah.
I actually get sidetracked pretty easily, but now that you said that, that is definitely too.
Oh, man. Good
So,
times. Good times, Robin.
Should we start again?
No, I agree to keep that.
All right, I'll make my clipboard a little bigger next time. I need to actually make a form that starts at the top and not have it every
Oh,
time.
That'd be a great
And to take notes
idea.
on.
Yeah.
You know, I like a good form.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think that was my personality, but I love to create forms.
The hearts that just went through Robin's eyes. It's a real thing.
It's,
I think
it's like
floating above
therapeutic.
you.
It's
Yeah.
therapeutic to me.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, jumping in there, those people that are listening, listening and watching on YouTube will notice my shirt.
Yes. Look how nice.
Our-
And turn around the back.
Oh yes.
Look at the back. Look how good that looks. Oops, the microphone's in the way.
The microphone's in the
Okay, there you go. Yes.
And for those of just listening, our second round of orders came in, and so we'll be making those deliveries this week.
So exciting. I have to tell you, my mom, she bought a t-shirt too. But we went to on vacation a couple weeks ago and I was wearing it.
Yeah.
And Mom's like, that t-shirt is so cute. Where'd you get it? I said, Mom, it's our Teacher Chatter t-shirt. You have one too.
Oh
And she's
my
like,
gosh.
I didn't realize that's what it said on the back. So you know what?
Ooh.
It looked very nice even if you don't know what it
You
is.
know what? Yeah. And by the way, if you're wearing yours out and about and take pictures,
Yes.
and you put them up, tag us in it because I had one of my friends, Geisha. She's gotten brought up a few different times, but
Oh.
she wore hers in Chicago.
Wow.
In some very scary situations, actually,
Oh.
like standing on glass a million miles above the
Wow.
earth. Yes. So
We're kind of like the Flat Stanley of apparel.
Yes! Oh my god! Can we do that?
I think that would be a great little thing.
Yes. Take our stuff
Everywhere,
everywhere
and take your pictures.
and then send it.
And you know what? Maybe we could even have a drawing something for something.
Ooh, okay.
We'll think about
We're gonna get
Toss
Krista on that. Krista,
Yeah.
you hear that?
it. Good thing Krista had a little vacation from us. We got a lot for her to do when she
kidding.
gets back.
Whew. All right. Well, highs and lows. I'll go first.
Oh, that's shocking that you would do that. Thank you.
For you.
Thank you.
So I feel like my highs and lows keep going on repeat in some ways, but
Because you keep doing the same thing every week.
but a slight change.
Okay.
Of locations.
Yes.
So my high this week is we did go camping again.
I know. And hiking.
Now let it be known, it's not like we're going camping for like the whole week. We go for like 2 or 3 nights.
Still.
Okay, so
That's
we
a
do 2
lot.
or 3 nights, and we went to Johnson Shut-In, which is
Mhm.
kind of southeast area.
Is that like towards
Missouri?
Kansas City?
No.
Oh, never mind.
That would be northwest.
Listen, I'm not good with directions. I need like McDonald's. You turn right.
So think St. Louis, but then
Okay.
go down.
Okay.
Go down.
Okay. Well, I just know there's Johnson County in Kansas
Oh my
City.
gosh.
So sorry.
It's so good. Actually,
Okay.
I really like that you said that.
Listen, if there's not a Hilton, I don't know what is.
Southeast Missouri.
I know South is this way. Okay. Never eat soggy waffles. I got it.
You taught my kid that. Come on. Oh, okay. So we went to Johnson Shut-In, which Johnson Shut-In, what they have is like these really rocks, and that has like waterfalls, and you can basically just play in the water. But really cool things around that part. And Elephant Rock is there. Have you heard that?
Yeah, I have heard of Elephant Rock.
Which crazy boulders, middle of the woods.
I've heard it's awesome.
It really is. So we did those couple of things with the boys, and our oldest son, Race, actually all of our boys love rocks.
Oh.
With a passion. They love rocks. I told Race this trip, actually, I was like, why don't you be a geologist?
Yeah.
Because I think they make pretty good money.
I think they make good money.
And so, I mean, I think he's put it in the back of his mind. I keep throwing out all kinds of jobs for him though. What about this one or this one? And he asked me the other day, why do you keep telling
He's
me
like,
about
I'm in
jobs?
7th grade.
I
He's
know.
like, leave me alone.
I just want you
I
to
just want to
realize.
play ball and have fun in life.
Yes, that is it. I just want you to realize there's things out there. There's lots of things out there that you can do. So geologist is the recent
I like
one.
it. I think that's a good one.
That's the
It's a
recent
good
one.
safe one too.
I feel like it is.
Good
And he
money,
loves rocks.
exploring, everything.
Loves
I feel like
rocks.
that's a win-win.
So yeah. So I just loved it again, just family time, and then my low also goes with that camping trip because for the life of me, I got chiggers again. Nobody else in my house or in my camper has this, and I don't know. I don't use scented lotion out there or anything. I don't do anything.
I think just some people. I think bugs just like some people.
I'm gonna start drinking like vinegar water or something
Ew.
before I
Don't do that.
go because it's annoying.
No, that's awful. I get bit a lot too.
Is it because
No, I don't.
they're so sweet?
I like to think so. I said I
Our
think
essence?
that's a yes.
Yeah.
I think like sweet syrup.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to be sweet syrup
No,
then.
no.
Okay, so that's my low.
This is why I
if
don't
anybody has
camp.
any good remedies
Yeah.
or like how to avoid, and I even do bug spray, guys. That says chigger mosquito repellent.
And you still do?
Yes.
Oh no. You know what? I'm going to show you. I have some good lotion.
Oh,
That's supposed to be great.
I was probably gonna make them. You just told me you get them too.
Well, I don't use the lotion. It's on the back porch, but I have it. I heard it's great.
Okay.
I don't really camp though, so I don't feel like you should ask.
Okay.
Mine's just for me on the
go with
back
you?
porch. No, you should
Okay.
not.
Just for your back porch, you put on this stuff.
Well, sometimes I sit out there a lot, and so I don't want the mosquitoes to bite. I want to be able to
Okay.
read in peace.
Okay.
You got it?
I can
Yeah.
understand that.
Yes.
All right. What about you?
Okay. Well, my low is I'm coming to the end of my summer break. I only have one more week left.
So crazy.
1 week, okay? And so I had all these goals of things I wanted to get done around my house. I have not done any of them.
No.
So I decided my youngest was at camp this
Mhm.
week, and so I thought I'm going to accomplish it.
Yes.
And it's cleaning out the closet.
Cleaning out
Now
the
listen,
closet.
I kind of feel like your closet and my closet are probably different, but I have a lot of clothes and I have a lot of shoes.
Mhm.
And I'm embarrassed because I actually have a whole bag of clothes I'm giving away. And if you went in my closet, you wouldn't even think that I had got rid of anything. So it's very disappointing. I actually just cleaned out my t-shirts and threw a whole bag away. I don't even wear t-shirts. I'm not a t-shirt person, but I keep them because I think, what if? Well, no, I was strong and I threw them all away. Well, not all of them. I got a whole drawer full still.
Right, because there's still some valuable ones in that mix.
Because, I do want to be dressed around on Friday.
Yeah.
And I thought I could throw a cardigan on a couple of them. So I kept them.
Cardigan. Always put a cardigan on them.
But, so that's been the low because, and I'm still not completely done. But I'm down to the shoes.
Ooh.
Well, I haven't gone through the dirty stuff.
You're doing it.
I feel like and I feel good for what I've done.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel good.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you, Robin.
Thank you. I'll send a picture when it's done.
You
I really won't. Don't hold
it.
it.
After.
I could probably do it right now. It's still like before and after. But it's fine. All right. And don't you know I have those people that say if you buy 3 shirts, you get rid of 3 shirts? Who are those people? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Yes. I have a friend that does it. Anytime he buys like 2 or if he buys a new shirt, he gets rid of a shirt.
No. Okay. So I am in the boat of if you haven't worn it in the last year,
go
ahead and get rid of it. I say that, but there's sometimes I still keep stuff.
I know.
But I might.
I know.
If it's a weird thing, I keep it because
you never know when you need it. Well, I know because you have quite a collection of fun things you bring out.
I do.
And we've needed it this year.
Yes.
See, you didn't know you were doing this podcast and you've used several of those things.
Yes, I have.
So keep at it. I keep everything.
I actually have a new closet area in our guest bedroom that I'm using for my weird stuff.
Oh, very nice. Well,
my pants.
And Abby moved out, so we have an extra closet now. But I moved all Dave's fishing and camping stuff, which we do not use, into that. So it's freed up my room a little bit. Yes, because one day we might want to camp. No, never. Anyway, and my high is today. My daughter came home from kids camp. She's been a counselor this week, and I've really missed her. It's been lonely here without her, and so she's had an awesome time. And so I'm just glad she's home. It feels good.
Is it weird to think that you'll be like an empty nester?
Oh, it's not weird. It's heartbreaking. I'm going to have to start hanging out at your house.
Yeah, you should.
All of a sudden,
all the events. You will be on our our list of people
that come,
that need to come,
yes,
and that need to help.
Yes, listen, I'm willing because It is very different. It feels weird, and I will be very sad. I know some people's like, oh, you'll love it. It's very, listen, Dave and I do plenty of stuff together. We're happy.
Yeah.
We'll do some stuff, but I'm gonna have to find a family to be a part of. So
I'm just down
and
the
you know
way.
what?
And you heard the shout out
You
from
know
my
what?
middle son
And
last
you know,
week to you.
I love
so.
that kid like my own. So you know what? I'll be there. So just make
And
up
you have a
a.
boy.
I know. Oh my goodness. So I'll get. Listen, they're gonna get lots of new clothes because I've never bought boys' clothes. So you know what?
It's not as fun as you would think.
I think I could find some fun.
Okay.
In it. You know, it's the finding the great deals. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
So
Okay.
Sound
Sure.
good?
In. Okay.
That was easy convincing.
Yep.
I got 3 years though.
In 3 years. So this week, Robin, like I said, she has about a week until she goes back. Boom,
Yes.
boom, boom. I still have a while.
Yeah, she still got like 3 months. It feels that way.
At 3 months, let's see.
3 weeks. So
yeah, that's not bad. So we were going to talk about the end of summer as it's approaching. What is our mindset? What's going on? All of those things. Now we are in different worlds because she's at about a week left.
Yes.
I'm still at about 3 weeks, but I do think once July gets here, your mind starts switching over slightly. So what's one of the things that, like, where's your mindset, or what's something that's coming into your mind as we're getting closer?
Well, first of all, I am already in that mindset. And if you looked in the back of my car, I already have new bulletin board decoration.
Did you go buy it?
Oh, yeah. I redo my room every year.
No, but you don't do the school order?
No.
You go personally
every year I personally buy
it. What do you do on your regular order?
I buy stuff kind of for the kids in the classroom, like things I would use, like those kind of things. But I think the reason I do is because I go in early to decorate, and sometimes that stuff's not there, and that's the worst. So like I like to have that completely done.
Obnoxious.
So I've never bought it with the school money.
And I'm like, no, I will not go and buy,
because it adds up. It's expensive.
It does add up. That border's like $4. Isn't it $4 for a pack?
And you have to buy like 2 or 3 because you have lots of bulletin boards.
Yes.
And I went. One of our Mardells had 40% off. And listen, I bought just bulletin board stuff, and I think that's all. And a couple little things, and I think I spent $30.
Yeah.
And that was 40% off.
Yeah.
But I also want to talk about a little something else right now.
Okay.
So, because this goes right on as teachers, how we are, and especially elementary teachers.
Yes.
So our big store here, IPA, is going out of business. Did you hear about that?
I did.
We're very sad because I remember my mom worked as a para, and then she worked in a special ed school, and she would help Dex. We always went to buy stuff when I was a kid.
I loved going into IPA, especially when I was first getting into teaching.
Yes,
because it was like,
it's been around. I think like 40 years. It's been around, and I remember they used to have PD theirs in the summer, and I'd go with my mom to get border when she was. So it's been around for you. So it is a sad thing with them closing. So last Thursday was their first 20% off is all it was. 20, that's nothing, okay? Yeah. But my friend and I, she teaches at another school, and she's like, do you want to go to lunch? And then we'll go to IPA and see what's going on.
Yeah.
And so I was like, yeah, that sounds good. So I think it opened at 9:30, okay? IPA. Mm-hmm. We got there at 12:30.
Yes.
Okay? Because I was like, and
you didn't need to be the first people in.
No.
This wasn't Black Friday.
It was just 20% off.
20% off, people.
Okay, and we need to remember that it's still like the 1st of July for these people. Yes. So we're not even in the August mode, okay? Yeah. So we get there at 12:30. I barely could find a parking place, okay? And it's pretty big. Yeah. It's a pretty big building. It is packed in there. There was lines that were wrapped around, 3 different lines wrapped around the building, okay? And I ran into one friend. Well, it was like a family reunion, though. I saw 4 people I had not seen in a long time that was there, so that was super fun.
Yeah.
One of the teachers that works in another building in our district said she had been in line since 10:15, and it was 12:30, and she was still like 25 people back. Wow. Now, what's wrong with teachers? And it was for 20% off.
What was going on? Now, I did see they were giving like drawings or something. There was something extra if you came or showed them something. But
I'm glad they're supporting them.
Yeah.
But wow,
and that was it. People were just sad. Like some people have been going there their entire career.
Yeah, but listen,
summer.
they're gonna make it through August. I think they're gonna stay open until September. I'm gonna support them one more time, but I don't have that much.
Are they not gonna have more inventory?
They may not, but who cares? Who wants to wait in line for 2.5 hours for a border? I'm just not that
Teachers
dedicated.
are crazy.
They are. So it was very interesting. Now I have to do a shout out to my good friend, Miss Connor. She teaches with us. She was in line. And you know what? She texted me. She said, listen, if there's something I'm already waiting in line, I'll buy it for you if you want me to. Is that not super nice? I said, listen, I can't even shop. This is too stressful for me. She was like, but that is the nicest thing. I'm not even looking because you couldn't even look. But I thought that was super nice too. But I thought that was interesting. So anyway, back sidetrack. Wow. Squirrel. Here we go. We'll go back.
That I just feel like I've got a lot to think about.
Yes. And dedication. And you wouldn't believe the stuff that people had in their carts. Like, it was amazing. So anyway, it was very interesting.
I don't know what to think about that, but you know what? Go IPA. You're going out with a big boom.
I know. And you know what? I think it is nice they support. They're very local owned. Yeah. Good for them. So anyway, decorating room. So like that's what I don't know about you, but I also switch out a theme or a decoration every year. Do you?
So are you I have varied with this. Because I definitely for a while I didn't even match all my stuff. It was like but it was my first couple years. No. Like I just loved to
I just have to need a moment of silence.
I know. Okay. And then I had my great friend Christine Pruitt. She was teaching next to me, and she was like, "So like brain wise, it's better for your brain and just to do like a few colors." And I was like, "Oh." And I'm somebody that needs some calm in my life.
Yeah.
And so I did that. Yes. So that was my first big step was switching over.
Thank goodness. Thank you, Miss Pruitt. Appreciate that.
Yeah. And then she's like, but she liked to switch hers every year. So I was switching every year.
I like it.
And then I came over to North. And I did not want to switch every year because it takes me hours.
I know.
To redo the borders.
I agree.
The back paper. And so I was like, 2 years. Every 2 years, I will switch over. But then I had a year that I did it 3 years. So really, but then this last year, I only was able to do it 1 year. So it averages out to, I think, every 2 years, roughly, I switch. But my good friend, Chad Ferguson, who I taught with, he had his stuff up for probably, I don't know, 5 years.
I just think there should be a login set.
It started like crumbling over, and it was the one outside. And it was like a joke. He was math, and so it said like the one about 7, 8, 9. And Pruitt and I, and it was Swick at the time, now Tacky. We definitely got after him. We're like, enough. We will buy your border. We will redo it. And so, we came together on that one. So yeah, but
oh no.
I get it. It just takes so long.
It does, but it's still you love the beginning of like something new. It's like fresh. That's the part I look forward to. Now I do not change. I bought fabric and then I bought the non-fade stuff, so I don't change the back of it.
Non-fade stuff. I thought about doing that, and it costs.
It does.
It costs like $20 for one border.
Listen, it's worth it. It lasts a long time, and you use your 40% off cute from Mardel's.
Or
go buy it.
Go to IPA when it's 20% off.
Do not. It's probably after that day. There's probably nothing left. So
I'm sure.
I'll let you know.
I just couldn't do it. I'm like cheap on that stuff.
Now, when I say that I do it, I should put a disclaimer that I do bring in my mom and Aunt Nancy. And they do a lot for me.
Nobody helps me. Because actually, for several years, I would bring in one of the boys as a baby, and that was the least helpful thing. In fact, I believe Nash, I had just gotten some, it was perfectly straight, all those things, and then he got a marker.
Oh, no.
And I was like, and I don't remember if I changed it out or if I left it. And then if I bring Sean in, he's very particular, and then we end up doing way more measuring than I feel comfortable with. So that's not the deal. I'm pretty well solo on this.
So I do. That is a plus for me because, and my mom's very good. And when it is true. So that does help. But yes.
Well, I think kind of going along with this note is I do think that I'm in the mode right now at this point in summer where I'm looking in the store and seeing cute things that I would like for my classroom. Like today I went to Dollar General.
What do they have?
Well, they had
I might be there in a minute. Tell me I'm getting excited.
They had buy one summer thing and get the other free.
Oh.
And so I have plants in my classroom, and it was like summery stuff, but I do have plants in my classroom and I'm needing to redo some of them. So I found these cute little planter things, and one said be kind and the other said something else. And they were each $1.50, which means I only spent $1.50 and got 2 of them, and I can replant some things and it'll be like happiness.
No, I do like that.
They had cute sayings.
No, see, I like that too.
Yeah.
See?
So like That's where I am. I'm starting to look at some cutesy things. There were some other things I thought about. I just didn't do it.
I'm gonna go there as soon as this is over. I'm doing black and white and green in my room this year with the grass, because our theme this year is adventure. But I'm not gonna share anymore because if anybody else is listening, I don't want you to steal it because teach. But it doesn't matter. I'm there 3 weeks before everybody else, so mine will be done.
This is it's true. This is where we are different, and you are definitely so much more elementary than me because I'm like, as far as I know, my building does not, as a middle school, have a theme, and I am so happy.
Oh, don't you want?
I'm so happy we don't have a theme. No, because it is stressful.
No.
It is stressful.
Because you know what? I even made a theme for our pod. So I broke down the big theme. It's the adventure will go. And you know what our pod theme is? Oh, the places you'll go. Because you know what? We're interventionists.
Yeah.
And so they can go like behavior, where they'll go, academic. It's amazing.
I appreciate all of that for you.
I don't feel like you do. I don't feel like
you know what? Here's the truth. I love that my kids are in the building and have all of this like yay kind of stuff, and like that there's this theme and stuff that I'm not sad that I'm leaving themes behind me. And if I go to my new building and they tell us that there's a theme, I'm gonna be like looking around. Like,
listen, I think if there is a theme, it's gonna be just like.
Be awesome.
Yes, and you don't have to do anything to that's just like the theme, and you don't have to do anything about it. I kind of think that might be your life.
Yeah. I think going along with that, because I'm going to a new building, all those things start creeping into my mind right now. Like, what is it going to be like? How is it going to be different? What's going to be great? What's going to be scary? All of those things. So I had a dream this week, but
you already have your school dreams?
But it's not. My school dreams are not the same as everybody else's because mine take me back
to college.
Yes,
me too.
To college,
where you don't go to classes and you fail out.
Did we already talk about this?
I don't know. Maybe.
Did we already talk about this? Maybe that's exactly
mine too.
It.
That's mine. That's exactly how mine is.
This week I had one.
Oh no!
And I couldn't find my classes, and I was going to 2 different colleges.
No, that's the worst.
I had to go in and talk.
Why did we dream that?
I don't know because I didn't do that, and then I was gonna have to email. I didn't even know my professors' names, and it was the end of the semester. And I was trying to email them to be like. But anyway, I can't see. This is why we're doing the podcast.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe one episode we'll just talk about weird dreams.
Don't, because you know what? My husband, he always wants to talk about his dreams, and he has weird dreams, and I'm like,
Sean hates my dreams.
Oh, that's how I feel about Dave. And I actually was listening to a comedian. They're like, listen, the comedian said. Nobody wants to hear about your dreams. No one does. So don't say.
Hear about yours.
Because I said no one's dream is normal.
No.
You'd never have a normal dream. No one wakes up and says, hey, I went to Walmart today and bought my groceries and came home. They make no sense. No, they're always weird.
They did in the moment and they were scary. I woke up sweating because I had been missing my college classes.
Awful.
I was going to have to go to school for like another semester or a year. And I was like, I worked so hard. How did I do this at this very end?
There's got to be a reason for that.
I can dream interpret. You can? I can interpret dreams.
Oh. Yeah. Do you know why?
Yeah, but
you know why I'm having that dream without. I don't know why.
I can give you some ideas, but we can't do it right now.
Okay, we'll do it on another. Write it down.
We should do another episode. Okay. Next on the agenda.
Oh yeah. Oh, thanks. Okay, we're going back. Okay. We kind of talked a little bit about this. Is I start making forms, things that I want to use for next year. So like when they,
when you're at home.
Yeah, it's just it gets me kind of it's one of those things I can kind of. Because here's the thing, I used to work on like lesson plans and stuff, but now I'm going so early. I don't want to start early because I got all this time to do that.
No, I don't do any of that.
So I do a little bit of that things. And are you a Prime Day? Did you watch Prime Deals?
What?
Amazon Prime.
Oh, Prime?
Sorry,
Prime?
Do you not speak Robin?
No, not all the time. Prime Deals. I did not.
Well, I didn't find very many things. But I did get this year, and I'm trying to find things. But those magnetic hooks that hook from the ceiling. And they hook, you can do 22 pounds or 55 pounds.
I got those on my order.
Did you?
Yes, but I already have some in my classroom, but I've never thought about them being on the ceiling.
Yes.
I use them on my board all the time. Well,
so one of the first grade teachers hung it in their ceiling last year and hung like a lamp that lights come down there.
Why did I not think about that?
I don't know. And I'm so excited. So I'm trying to find a way because I have 4 different bean bags.
You're going to hang a beanbag from the ceiling?
No, but they're the color of their mood. And so you know what I found? I am going to get these lanterns.
Yeah.
And then I got these lights that are remote control, and I'm going to put the lights above it. So when they're in the zone, I ask what zone they're in. I'll turn it into red while they're upset. And then when they get to green, we flip it to green. And they're going to hang from the ceiling. This is what I do. Say I Pinterest these things. I find these ideas, and that's what I do. I get excited about it.
Okay, well, I do like that idea, though. Thank you for that.
Hanging.
Why did I don't know why I've never thought about those hooks. I just love that I could put my anchor chart paper on my marker board instead, because I hate those anchor chart things.
I know.
They're so, and they take up so much room, so I love it just on my board. But
yeah.
Hooks.
See, aren't you glad I'm already in that mode?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're on sale right now.
I like that.
But you already have them. You already bought them.
I did, but I don't know how many. Maybe I need more.
Just so you know.
Yeah, maybe I need
Just
more.
so you know.
Okay, well, I think another thing at this point that I'm thinking about is what else can I squeeze into my summer?
No. See?
And I already have a lot of things going on, but it's just like my kids, they keep bringing up things like, are we going to go to whitewater or nightwater or big surf, or are we going to go do this or that? And I'm like, how many more things can we squeeze in?
I know. See, I've lost I'm done squeezing. Next week is just me. Be lazy.
Oh, well, I'm not in that mode yet.
No, you got time. You got time to
still
squeeze.
Be squeezing in. What else can we do?
And I think Maddie's like, oh my gosh, my mom's going back in a week. I'm going to live my best life. Because they don't go back to like a month.
Well, that's the other thing I was going to talk about is my boys right now, though, they need some like, they're on each other's nerves.
I know. They need a break.
They do. And I feel like they're getting breaks
because you've been on a camper. You've been in a camper every week.
I'm not even every week.
Listen, don't listen to her. It's every week. Every week.
Well, we did buy the camper.
I know. And you know what? You got your money worth. So
better be.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have one more camping trip.
Where are you going this time?
We're gonna go
Don't tell me the direction. Just tell me where you're going.
We're gonna go back to Forsyth.
Oh, close.
Yeah, with some family. Or not family. We're friends. Like family.
Yeah.
Friends. So
family.
It's like our last little hoorah
That's
before
fun.
school gets back, and it's in August. So one more trip you'll see.
Oh, well, very nice. I'm going somewhere too.
Where are you gonna go?
St. Louis in a hotel.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I always wanted to stay in a hotel.
You know, I don't know if you ever heard of it before, but
I have.
They have breakfast for you.
Uh-huh.
They come and clean your room when you're gone. It's very nice. But now listen, even though I teach you about camping, I think I could camp in a camper.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to do it as much as you do. And I
would not want to camp in a tent.
No. It's too, and it's been so hot.
Ew. And every time we go camping, people are out there in a tent. And I think, bless you.
I know.
Bless you.
I would not do
it. Blessings.
Those are special people.
Yeah. You know, we do have a friend.
We do.
We have
one friend.
We have one friend. The Nickel family. Did you see what they did?
Listen, she has kept us up to date.
Yeah.
Throughout all. And because she was supposed to go in an RV.
Yeah.
And the RV broke right before they were going to rent it. So they camped the whole time.
Now,
and they went everywhere.
Like 7-7 or something, didn't it? I think I saw that on there. They had like 7 days in a tent, and then they had to be like hotel or cabin or something.
But one day, we'll have to share it some other time. Her story when they rode up, it's crazy. It's actually.
They're our neighbors. I told her that we need to have a conversation.
No, listen, it was
anyway. They are special people.
Yeah, they are special people
because they had some crazy situations,
and they're a big family. Like you know what I mean?
Yes,
it was exciting.
Okay, well, Robin, winding down here. Is there anything else? End of the summer is approaching.
You know what? I always like to make goals.
Make goals?
Make goals.
You want to get in this? She's getting scared. It is on video, so you're.
Listen.
And I don't edit the videos, so this is all.
And she just woke up from camp, so skilly. So anyway, as I start thinking goals. Yes, goals. So I like to think like next year, like things I want to do different, and I start kind of transitioning on those things. And
I agree with that. Even at this point, I'm starting to think about like my future students, and their families, and all those different pieces. And really, I know people tease me because this will be my 15th year in 5th grade. And they're like, aren't you bored of it? I'm like, number one, if you've ever been around 5th graders,
it's never the same.
No, you can't be bored with them. And I've always had different changes going along with it. But I'm not the teacher that has done the same thing every year.
No.
And so that's where I'm like excited about this next change and think about like how what is going to happen this year that's going to make me a better teacher too, and like what am I going to be doing different. And so I'm just excited about that. Like I am getting to that point where I'm starting to get excited about the year approaching too.
Well, and I had a friend that texted me last night, and that meme that's going around that says, what's faster than, I think Burt Reynolds Camaro or something. I don't know. It's Teacher's July.
Yeah.
But I was telling her, I was like, but there is something about starting a new year that's exciting. And it makes it better. There's like excitement.
Yes.
Now, I will have to say, for the first time, I think because of the kids that I worked with, I've been really praying for those kids that I know I won't see next year.
Yeah.
And so that has, I think, because I think about their transition, because a lot of them were fifth graders moving up to sixth grade, that I mostly am thinking of, because I think the rest, they're still there with me. So I know but I have actually this last week really made a list of those names and really prayed that transition and what their parents are trying to decide to do for them and stuff. Because that's a hard one that I haven't had before, because I've always done first grade and they're usually there the next year. And that, so
I am excited about being in the same building with my like I loved my group of fifth graders this last year. I just loved them. Oh, shout out to Caden and Lincoln, because I saw a couple of my boys at a baseball game. Like they were playing in the same tournament that my son was. And sure enough, I had this little tap on my shoulder and then a hug. And then they even played with Cruz.
Oh, that's so nice.
It was like even talking about it right now, my heart just fills up.
There's nothing better.
And I just thought, I was like, and I still get to see these kids.
Now that is, and honestly, even for me, it's nice knowing you're over there to kind of keep an eye on them and kind of keep me, up to date on them. So that is nice. I know you will. So I know you will.
It's going to be a great year, and I'm excited about it. Do we have a challenge?
Oh, a challenge. Man, here's a challenge.
Here's a challenge to go in. I'll let you think on that for a second, and I'm going to do our reminders.
You do that. I'll think of a challenge, okay?
Okay, so do not forget that we have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have TikTok, we have Pinterest, we have, and we're on YouTube.
And we're on YouTube.
Oh my gosh. So, good thing we have that social media specialist, right? Golly, what are we thinking here?
What don't we have?
Twitter.
Money.
I have a Twitter. Oh my gosh. You know what? Once we get money, we'll get Twitter and we'll be able to pay Krista and no. It's fine. We're all good. Excited though about as the school year approaches and making sure that we're just sharing different things out there on social media, and letting your other friends that are in the teaching world know. This summer's been different with what we've shared and whatnot, but as we get in the school year, I know we're all going to be getting back into our routine, and that's exciting.
I actually look forward to us being back together every week.
Yeah.
I've missed you.
I know.
I have.
I feel like we have to get caught up.
I know.
When we see each other again, and then you're message me about how you're finally Facebook friends with my husband.
No, it was so funny when it came through. I was like, we're not friends? I was like, I think because everything you do, you usually tag him in.
I do.
So I just think, we're friends. But I was like, and then I thought, how are we not friends? That was so rude of him. So I went from shocker. See? I was hurt, but you know what? He came to his senses, and we're friends.
So
now.
Don't be that person. Make sure you are liking and committing to our page.
Yes.
So all the things that are going on in our world.
It is. And we're getting back up, and we're gonna have a lot of great guests that's coming.
Yes.
Topics, a lot of great things
stuff.
This new year.
Exciting.
Hey, you know what? I think you should share the exciting thing you text us.
Oh yes. Hey. Okay. So. This is actually our 26th episode.
This is crazy.
Crazy.
But tell them the crazy thing.
We have had over now 4,000 downloads or listens to our podcast.
That's crazy. I mean, and thank you guys. I mean, honestly, it is amazing. When we were having fun back in December, thinking I would never guess in a million
4,
years. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah. To think that people have listened to us that many times. And my boys were like, what? Today when I was talking about it, I was like, and to think that a lot of times people are listening to it with other people.
Yes.
So that's just crazy. And
and it's not us downloading it over and over again. It doesn't count. So don't worry.
No. I mean, I only make up 10 every week. So
and no matter how many times we listen to it, it doesn't count. It's just a one-timer. You can only count it once. So
oh my gosh. All right.
Well, you know what? For our challenge this week, I don't have a scripture, and I really hate that. But you know, I was thinking with the coming to the end of the year and the summer, go do something. Like your kids have a wish list.
Yeah.
Think of something that you wish you had done this summer, and go out and do it the next few weeks. And then you know what? I would love maybe we can do a post, and you shared that something somebody did that they did that was fun.
Ooh, bonus if you have your Listen Teacher Chatter merch.
Oh, bonus. I love a good bonus. So yes. So, you know, and it might be clean out your closet. Like it doesn't have to be something like go somewhere. Maybe it's get with a friend. Maybe it's, but do something that you haven't done all summer that you wanted to do. You know what? My family did one year, which is too late to share this now because summer's over. But we put everything we wanted to do. We each picked 3 things and put them in it, and we drew it out each year and each week and did that activity. So that would be a fun thing to do.
Well, maybe I love that actually. We've got a few things on our list. Yeah. Just like do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So figure out one of those things that your family or that you personally are wanting to do and make it happen before the summer comes.
I love it. I love it.
Well.
All right. Well, you know what? Are we separate next week? Or are we together? Separate one more?
You are solo next week.
Oh, mother of pearl. I'm back at work. I shouldn't have that kind of stress.
Yeah, it's a perfect time. You'll be in the environment.
I'll be back in my room. Yes. Okay, so I'll be by myself next week. Yep. So if you want to take a vacation, next week would be the week to do it.
It's a bad time. And don't forget, Nash, did you hear him do the 5-star?
Listen.
And he said, I was trying to decide if I should say because you guys, it says 5-star, walk away. Should I have said that? I'm like, you did a perfect job.
Oh, listen. I almost felt like Nash was trying to take my job, but you know what? He did such a good job. But the good news is I love Nash so much. I just think we should add him right here between us. Right here is this perfect spot for my sweet little Nash.
He would love that.
I know, and I would love that too. So
don't forget to rate us.
5 or walk away.
5-star podcast. Yes. We got to keep that up.
That's right. It's not easy.
It's not. It's not easy. Not easy being a 5-star podcast.
It's a lot of work. Anyway, well, it's good to see you again this week.
Yes,
we'll have a break and then we'll start back good together.
And then we should be, I think we'll be pretty consistent at that point.
Yeah, because I think we'll be in August almost. So,
whoa.
Wow. Anyway, well, I guess I got to wrap this up because I got to run to Dollar General. So I got to get the stuff before Jill gets
it. I'm going to go over there and I'm done.
Anyway, well, listen. Hey, listen.
Teacher Chatter.
This is Robin.
And Jill.
Have a great week.
Have an awesome final
time.
I don't know. I'll probably cut that. Let's be honest.
Don't cut it. Sounds good.